1, 2, buckle my shoe. Can you hear me? All good? Sweet. So, the first quarter is done. First quarter of the year is finished. And I'm wanting to talk about why I hit almost none of my goals, but my plan to rectify that. And in case you're wondering where I'm going, I'm off outside to touch some grass. It's 4:15, and I've just been doing just pure admin, refining systems, primarily like the post-completion system, as in the step-by-step process for like the post-completion side of things. And I'll show you that because that is extremely valuable information. And when I've finished it, I'll show you it, hopefully share it to you, and you can have it for yourself. But yeah, like I said, end of Q1, done, dusted. Michael and I had a call. Michael's my business partner. We had a call to discuss what went wrong in Q1, what went right, and how to rectify it, how to fix it for the next quarter, especially for the whole year that's remaining ahead of us. And if you haven't done it yourself, whether you have a business partner or not, sit down, spend a couple of hours. Oh God, can't even talk. Spend a couple of hours just going over the quarter, month by month, week by week. And if you do that quarterly planner that I've recommended a lot of times, it's called This Is My Era Planner, then you'll be able to even go through day by day. And you'll be able to see what you did do, what you didn't do. Were you just a busy fool, or were you getting high ROI tasks? And was your work input versus output high? And if not, stop being a busy fool. Think, right, I don't need to be, going to 30 viewings and then offering. I could do offers and then view, just try and filter out a lot of the shit, a lot of the time and stuff. Just try and, get rid of the sludge and refine your processes as much as possible. Because there will be a lot of things that you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm busy, I've had a full productive day. But were you busy, or were you just a busy fool? Did you really need to spend 6 hours editing that video like that for your social media? Or could you leave out all the fancy shit, cram it down to half an hour, and just get that consistent posting? So it's something to consider. So I didn't hit almost all of my goals. I'm going to base this off memory, but one of my goals was 250 YouTube subscribers. Another goal was to be preparing for the London Marathon, get ready for that. Another goal was 2,500 Instagram followers. Another goal was 1 deal per month for the Think Property side of things. Another goal was start my JV partnership. I don't even think I hit any of them. Come to think about it, not to make myself look too shit, but about six to 8 weeks of last quarter was just in complete survival mode, dealing with 2 sets of grief. I lost 2 people last quarter, and it was a really tough quarter. So I don't want to be that's my excuse, but I'm just proud of myself for surviving it, proud of myself for still being here, proud of myself for still working. I showed up to work every single day, made sure that everything was done. And but on the good news, we did onboard 1 more client. We completed on another deal, so we got 1 deal for Think Property, and we got another client, and 2 of our clients said they're happy to do more deals with us. So the other ones are still very early stages of working with us, so they'll see. But we have 2 more clients, so basically that's 3 more deals in the pipeline, confirmed once we find the deals, which is good. It's pipeline business, it's exciting. It means that our clients are enjoying our service, they're trusting our service. It does come with its problems, and we've ironed out a lot of those problems. I'm not going to say that working with us is 100% smooth and problem free. Unlike a lot of other people, I'm going to be dead honest with you. If you come work with us, yes, we'll do it all for you, but problems come up throughout the build of the project that we couldn't have predicted, surveyors could have predicted, architect, structural engineer, builder, yourself, unforeseen problems come up, and that tests the relationship between us and the clients, between us and the builder, between the builder and the clients, between everyone and everyone. It tests them. But as long as everyone's showing up, as long as everyone's doing what they need to be doing, and putting in the work, then they see it, they respect it and understand it, and that's why they're wanting to work with us for the future. So this next quarter, what I'm going to do, what I advise you to do, is just journal, whether it's going good or whether it's going bad. I stopped journaling and I kind of lost track. I didn't know if I was moving the needle forward. Was I moving the needle forward? Was I doing well one week? I don't know. I didn't track it all. So with the This Is My Era planner, which you can get like on Amazon or something, you can definitely track it all, and that's a quarterly planner. So at the end of each quarter, you can review it and make sure that you're in the right position where you want to be and hitting all your targets. What are my goals for this quarter? Quite ambitious ones. I do want that JV to start, but we're coming across some problems already. So I do want to start my own portfolio this quarter, and I also want to do something else, which I am working on. Be like a one-to-one type of shit. So I can directly help people how to deal package HMO conversions, you know, and people who were in my position a couple of years ago, I want to help them, man, because when you're starting deal packaging, it's different to starting your own portfolio. It's huge. I'm not saying starting your own portfolio isn't huge, but you're doing it for other people. That comes with a lot of additional stresses, and I don't really know many people who are doing HMO conversion deal packaging, if you know what I mean. So I'm wanting to teach people how to do that, but I'm building that. It's going to be huge when it comes out. Fuck me, man. Fucking mopeds. If you can't do more than 20 mile an hour, get off a 60 mile an hour road. Just absolutely useless. But yeah, I want to consistently post on YouTube. That was one of my goals last quarter, and obviously I had more important things to tend to, but I am wanting to just consistently post on YouTube. How am I going to do that? I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, whereas I'm integrating it into my day. Like I've said before, you got to integrate it into your day, so it's not like taking extra time, or you can just allocate a certain amount of time per week to it. But for me, I just don't have the time with all that I do, so I integrate it into my day, like driving, site visits, viewings and stuff. Like I'm already doing those things, so I just record them, so it's no extra time and minimal editing, and yeah, just getting that consistency out there. So what else is there? Fitness is the biggest chink in my armor. I don't know about you, but when it comes to fitness, I either go through a phase of absolutely being obsessed with it and absolutely loving it and I can't get enough of it, or I just don't like anything to do with it. I don't want anything to do with it, and I don't want to go near it. You know what I mean? Either love or hate it. I just need to find something where I enjoy doing it, and I think that's boxing. I've reached out to a few boxing gyms to see what their schedules are and stuff, see if I can get back into boxing, build up that confidence mentally and physically, you know what I mean? That's what happens when you're out of shape, when you're not working out, when you're not putting yourself into a better position physically, then you're certainly not putting yourself into a better position mentally. So that's something I'm wanting to work on, because then that'll translate into the business. So if you're going to start getting into fitness, I definitely recommend it. Even though I'm struggling to do it myself, I know it's the right thing to do. So that's sort of my plan. And yeah, it wasn't easy admitting that I've not hit almost all my goals, all my targets. We have done good things, just haven't lived up to the bar that we set, you know. And another one that I'm wanting to do is raise investor finance. So hopefully by the time this video goes out, I've put together forms. So I've put together a form if you want to join my private investor waitlist, and if you want to, no, I'm not going to tell you the second form, that is due to come, and you'll see what that is. But I put together a form to be a private investor, so you can be on my waitlist. I can't work with too many. I don't want to work with too many. I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing with the right people. So, I mean, these private investors, they, you know, like they've got capital, they've got money, they don't want a portfolio themselves. They just want to like have a return made on their money. If it's in the bank, it's probably earning about like 2 to 4%, like absolutely fuck all, just in line with inflation. So you're not actually even making anything. Whereas, you know, if you like invest with me, it'll be up to 12%, and you know, paid quarterly, paid every 6 months, and you'll be seeing the payments come through. Or you could just leave it in over 5 years, watch it compound, and then cash out down the line. You know, that's another thing I'm wanting to do. And then I use that capital to build my own portfolio. So that's something I'm wanting to do as well, in the spirit of building my own portfolio. Huge. Now, let's go touch some grass. Let's get outside. I'm wanting to go for a wee walk and show you some of the world. This video is just a bit of a gap filler video. I can't really record me doing loads of admin, it's pretty crap. But that's me, just being honest. Not a great quarter. Be honest with yourself. Understand if you have a bad quarter, what went wrong, how to fix it, and then plan for the next one. There's 4 of them in a year. One bad one isn't that bad. You can play catch up with the next 3. You know what I mean? Get back on track. So yeah, let's go outside. Okay, we're down here, and I can't lie. Even if it's for 5 minutes, get yourself outside, because I didn't know this place existed. Just a wee Google Maps search. Should I climb over here? Look at that. Just get yourself outside, man. This is so good for the mental health. No one's around. I could record. Good. So, like, although I was doing an admin day, it's one of those things that I spent so much of today inside, and just going outside makes so much of a difference. Like, I don't like walking, I don't like hiking, you know, but still getting outside is so important. Even if it's just going to the shop, get yourself a pack of fags, I don't care. I don't care. Just get yourself out and touch some grass a wee bit. You know what I mean? Look, just touch some grass. Nothing mental. Understand there's still a wee bit of a world out there and you have nothing to worry about. But I'm going down here. I've no idea where I'm going. A bit of an explore situation. I might get some cinematic shots for you. And yeah, this video isn't up to par with the others, shall I say. Like I said, it's a gap filler video, but 2 things that are important from this one. One of them is review your quarter, learn from your mistakes, and apply those lessons into the next quarter, and admit sometimes you're not as good as you think you are. But that's okay, because you've learned from it, you've identified it. How many people do you know are doing quarterly reviews in your life? If you think about the people in your life, how many of them are doing quarterly reviews? Not that many. Not that many. So you just doing that alone sets you apart from a lot of people out there. And 2, get yourself out, get yourself outside, and just go for a wee walk. Clear the head a wee bit, man. Just clear the head. Put the phone on do not disturb, and just get yourself a little bit of time away from the noise, the chaos, the problems. And yeah, honestly, nothing special. I'm no David Goggins, I'm no Gandhi. I'm just Scott. That's who you're stuck with. All right. Now, I'm going to try and get some cinematic shots for you. Tomorrow's site visit day. You're going to see 3 projects. I'm also meeting a valuer for a new project that we're completing on. And I'll talk to you about the valuation pack. All of our valuations have been good, bar one. That one came under by like 4 grand, 5 grand. But that was a new area. So it's a new area. And we learned a lesson. But all of them have came above. I'm going to teach you how we get these up valuations. Better than expected. And 3 site visits. Big day tomorrow. Now let's enjoy some cinematic shots so you can see outside. Even if your lazy arse won't go outside, I'm going to show you outside. See you in the next one, and remember to subscribe.